Hi there. So let's practice some few sounds of the English alphabet. Does it mirror? Oh no, it's not mirroring. There's no mirror for this. So what sound is this? S sound. S as in snake. Snake. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. Sound. I'm sorry, it's not mirroring. I don't know why. Oh no, not s. We're done with s. And now this is sound. Net. As in net. As in net. Net. As in no. As in nose. As in never. Hear the aeroplane. Hear the aeroplane. Hear the aeroplane. Making lots of noise. Let's try another one. Sound E. Sound E. E, E, ink. E, E, igloo. E, E, insects. Let's sing the song. Inky the mouse is my pet. She spilled the ink and got wet. The ink is spread all over the desk. E, 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 ink is wet. E. Sound E. Let's go again. Sound S. Sound as in net. S as in snake. E, E as in igloo, as in insect. E, insect. S, snake. No. Net. Did we get that? Let's finish the 3 remaining sounds. I'm so sorry. My camera is not mirroring. So let's go to the next one. Sound T. Look at my teeth. T. T. You push out the air and close your teeth and put the tongue just directly behind your teeth and it gives sound T. T. Gradually release as you push out the air. T. T. Table. T. T. Tangerine. T. T. Take. T. T. Tooth. T. T. Teacher. Sound T. And this one. Oh no, it's not mirroring. This is sound A. 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 Apple. A. A. Arm. A. A. Axe. A. A. Around. Let's sing the A song. A. A. Ants on my arm. A. A. Ants on my arm. A. A. Ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Let's go again. A. A. Ants on my arm. A. A. Ants on my arm. A. A. Ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Great job. Thank you for singing with me. Now, what sound is this? P. It's not mirroring. I'm sorry about that. Sound P, P. Pineapple. P, P. People. P, P. Pop, pop. Let's sing the P sound. Are you ready? Sing it loud with me. Let's go. P, P. Puff out the candles on the big, big cake. P, 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 P. Puff out the candles on the big, big cake. Puff, puff, puff. Okay, we've just learned 6 sounds of the English alphabet. Let's see if we can remember them. Sound E. Sound Sound S. Sound T. Sound A. And sound P. Good job! You've just successfully learned 6 sounds of the English alphabet. I'm so proud of you. Now, can we try to blend some words with the sounds? You think it's impossible? It's very possible. You can learn how to read by just mastering 6 sounds. Do you want to try? Let's go. A, T, A, T, A, T, A, T, A, T, A, T, at, at. Ooh, what word does sound A and T make? What word does sound A and T give us? At, at. So the word is at. Yeah, that's true. The word is at. Good job. At. The child is at the mall. I am at school. At. Good job. At. Let's try another one. A and S. A, S. A, S. A, S. As. 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 Oh, yes. A and S gives us. 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 Yes. Us. As she was speaking, as she was going, as you like. The word is as. Good job. You've successfully learned 6 new sounds of the English alphabet, and you've successfully learned how to blend 2 words, at and as. Do not forget to practice. Until then, see you. Bye.